Check one, two.
Long hair, fine line, shorty look like Selena. Shorty said that she was Puerto Rican. Well, like Katrina. Oh, 210 on the dashboard. Shorty be clear what you ask for. She got that get right, mom. And I gotta get my baby. Listen, I don't want no problems. I just want my baby. You don't gotta put your cup down. Hold on. Drink freely. And holla at me if you
and gentlemen, because 2021 is a unique year, we bring a unique game. Because of the pandemic, both teams will have their senior nights tonight. Introducing the seniors for Westland Senior High School. First, number 17, Carlos Toro. Outfield and pitcher. Accompanying him are Eloina Gomez, his mother, and Carlos Toro, his father. Next up, Benjamin Real, number 23, third base and pitcher, accompanied by Yasmin Leon and Benjamin Real. Next is number 1, Brandon Villabrile, pitcher and outfield, accompanied by Anya Castellano and Roman Villabrile. The next Wildcat senior, number 4, Gabriel Sanchez, second base, accompanied by Danielle Sanchez and Liriam Castro. Next up, number 12, Jonathan Mustalier, center field and shortstop, accompanied by Martha Zayas and Manuel Perez. The next graduating Wildcat, number 15, Adrian Machado, first base, accompanied by Edrey Machado and Monica Machado. The final Wildcat senior, number 21, Ray Sobrino, catcher, accompanied by Ray Sobrino and Annie Sobrino. Westland seniors. Welcome everyone to tonight's game. Tonight, we are recognizing our seniors as they play their final home regular season game for Hialeah High. This year, we had the pleasure of graduating 5 remarkable young men. We want to thank all of you for your support and patience, as you are a great part of this journey these 5 young men have accomplished in completing high school. At Hialeah High, we have a famous saying, once a T-bred, always a T-bred. And the players we will introduce tonight will be leaving us after they graduate this year. However, they will forever have the privilege to say, we were a T-bred. Bienvenido a todos al juego de esta noche. Esta noche estamos reconociendo a nuestros seniors mientras juegan su último juego de temporada regular para Hialeah High. Este año tuvimos el placer de rodar a 5 increíbles jóvenes. Queremos agradecernos por todo su apoyo y paciencia, ya que también son una gran parte de este viaje que estos jóvenes han logrado a completar la escuela secundaria. En el béisbol de Hialeah tenemos un dicho famoso. Una vez que es un T-bred, sea siempre un T-bred es. Y estos jóvenes que presentamos nos irán después que se gradúen este año. Sin embargo, siempre tendrán el privilegio de decir que jugaron béisbol en Hialeah. Ahora les presentamos a la clase graduada del 2021 de jugadores de béisbol seniors. Now we present to you the 2021 graduating class of senior baseball players. Presenting first, we have a senior that came to us late in his high school career, but was a great addition to our program. This senior is Marcos Davila. With him, we have his mother, Suaima Ruiz, and his father, Jesus Davila. Congratulations on graduating high school, Marcos. Our next senior is a player which came to us for his final year as well. We present Lázaro Hernandez Jr. Lázaro is accompanied by his mother, Sofia Zapata, and his father, Lázaro Hernandez, and his sister, Sofia Hernandez. Congratulations on graduating high school, Lázaro. The next senior we are presenting is also part of the late bunch that came to experience Hialeah baseball for their final year. This is a player of pedigree, as his uncle played on the 2001 state championship team. This senior is George Rodriguez. George is accompanied by his grandmother, Margarita Rodriguez. Congratulations on graduating high school, Georgie. The next senior was a player which came to us his sophomore year and has gone a long way on and off the field from when he first arrived. Eric Hernandez is our next senior. He is accompanied by his father, Henry Hernandez. Congratulations on graduating high school, Eric. The final senior we are presenting tonight is a player that has been a T-Bred since his freshman year and played all 4 years on the varsity team. Lazaro Hernandez is accompanied by his mother, Tanya Rodriguez, his father, Lazaro Hernandez, his sister, Taimi Hernandez. Congratulations on graduating high school, Laz. On behalf of all the T-Bird coaches and players, we want to congratulate all our seniors and their parents as they have reached their final season as student athletes. En el nombre de todos los entrenadores y jugadores de los T-Birds, queremos felicitar a todos los adultos mayores y sus padres por haber llegado a su temporada final como estudiantes atletas. And now we want all seniors and parents to please remain on the field for pictures. Thank you. Ahora queremos que todos los seniors y sus padres permanecen en el campo para tomar fotos. Gracias. Tonight's ceremonial first pitch.
We will be starting very, very shortly, folks. Just give us 1 minute while we get the umpires ready. Thank you.
Welcome to tonight's game between the Westland Wildcats, coached by Joey Alvarez, and the Thoroughbreds. The umpires for tonight's game, behind the plate, Matt Goddard, and on the bases, Henry Perez. May I have your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Presenting the starting lineup. Playing center field, number 12, Jonathan Muscalier. Batting second and catching, number 21, Ray Sobrino. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 3, Luis Munoz. Batting cleanup and playing second base, number 4, Gabriel Sanchez. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 5, Matthew Perez. Batting sixth at third base, number 23, Benjamin Real. Batting seventh at first base, number 15, Adrian Machado. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 17, Carlos Toro. Batting ninth and pitching, number 1, Brandon Villarile. With the rest of the Wildcat coaches and players, please line up on the first base foul line. Acosta. Batting second, patrolling the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. In center field, number 25, Eric Hernandez. Batting third, at first base, number 3, Lazaro Hernandez. Batting cleanup, at the hot corner, playing third base, number 2, Lazaro Hernandez Jr. Batting fifth, donning the tools of ignorance and catching, number 6, George Rodriguez. Batting sixth and designating tonight, number 31, George Barba. Batting seventh, playing right field, Marcos Davila. Batting eighth, at the keystone position, playing second base, number 16, Alexis Rodriguez. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 35, Jason Ramos. On the hill for the T-Breds, number 19, Luis Estrada. The rest of the T-Breds are number 5, Irvis Solis. Number 7, Ronald Castillo. Number 1, Jose Alfonso. Number 5, David Davila. Number 18, Caret Ayala. Number 14, Leandro Perez. Number 21, Victor Castillo. Number 23, Kevin Chavez. Number 4, Edgar Lausanne. Number 29, Luis Corniel. The coaches for the T-Birds are Assistant Coach Gilberto Maldonado, Class of 2013. Assistant Coach Mauricio Cajuso, Class of 2013. Head Coach Juan Garcia, the Class of 2003. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wildcats and the Thoroughbreds on senior night. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Gentlemen, have the courtesy to remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
as we get this game started, please feel free to comment in the chat any questions or any comments you would like to give for both the teams. Hialeah High, it will be on the field first, and Westland Hialeah will be batting. Okay, first up to bat is number 12, Jonathan Mustelier. He will be batting first for the lineup on the Westland Wildcat side. Right now, there is 2 strikes against number 12. So they drop the ball on the 3rd strike. The player gets to run. So that is the first out for the Westland Wildcats. So now up to bat is number 21, Ray Sabrino. Number 21 hits the ball, but a player from the Hialeah side gets it to first, and apparently it is safe. That was not a safe, it was an out, so that is a second out for Westland Wildcats. Up to bat right now is number 3, Luis Munoz. A hit to the left side. Hopefully he can get it to first. That is safe. So number 3 will be staying on first base. Our first hitter to go past first base. Now up to bat is number 4, Gabriel Sanchez. That is a ball from the pitcher of Hialeah High. So that is strike two for number 4, Gabriel Sanchez. So the umpire calls it a out. So that is 3 outs to the Westland Wildcats, and now we will be switching sides. So Westland will be going onto the field, and Hialeah High will be batting. So the Westland Hialeah pitcher is Brandon Villabrial, and the catcher for Westland is number 21, Ray Sabrino. Up to bat right now is player 27 from Hialeah High. So that is a strike against number 27. Contact was made with the ball, but it is a foul ball. Another ball made contact. It looks like it's on center field and it was caught. So that is an out for Hialeah High. So now number 25 is up to bat from Hialeah High. Contact was made with the ball, but it is a foul ball. Contact was made with the ball, went right past the pitcher, and now is at center field. So the player advances to first base. And now up to bat is number 3 from Hialeah High. A ball was made. Contact was made. Really ground ball. Gets it to second. And doesn't make it to first. So the person sliding to second is out. And the one going to first stays in and safe. So now number 2 is up to bat for Hialeah High. That was a ball. Contact was made. It goes literally through center field. Hopefully, no, it hits the floor. So now, person from first goes all the way to third. No, all the way to home. Ray Sabrino misses the ball, so he is safe and made home. So the person going to second goes all the way to third now. So now number 6 is up to bat for Hialeah High. A strike was called. A ball was called. Another ball. Another ball. So that is another strike. So that is 2 strikes, I think. That was the 4th ball, so he walks the first. So now we have 2 players from Hialeah High on the field. Number 6, and I think number 2 was on third base. So substitution was made. 18 is going to be running for number 6. I think number 6 is the catcher. So it gives him enough time to change, because it does take a lot of time for the catcher to put on his gear. So now number 31 will be batting for Hialeah High. A ball was called. It looks like ball hit his hand, so he walks the first. So now bases are loaded with so number 31, 27, and number 2 are on the field. First, second, and third bases are loaded. Number 11 will be batting right now for Hialeah High. That was the ball that was called. Another ball. A strike was called. Another ball. So that is 3 balls. So another ball will make him walk. And since the bases are loaded, 1 will be coming home and give Hialeah High 1 point. So he walks. So all the bases rotate. So now number 2 comes home and gives Hialeah High another point. So it looks like the Westland Wildcats will be having a chat with the coach to see what is going on. So we have switched pitchers. So now our new pitcher is number 5, Matthew Perez. And now up to bat is number 16 for Hialeah High. All the bases are loaded. 1, 2, and 3. A strike was called because number 16 swung the bat. A ball was called. A foul ball, but it does count as a strike. So that is 2 strikes for number 16. A good catch by number 21, Ray Sabrino, where it went off to the right side. If he would have let go of that, all the players could have moved, but it was a nice catch. Contact was made to the shortstop. Shortstop threw to second base. Second base didn't get the ball. So basically all of Hialeah High made 2 points, number 31 and number 18. So now number 35 will be up to bat for Hialeah High. So right now we have a player on first and a player on third and a player on home run waiting to bat. First pitch made contact. Almost got it. Third base almost got it, but didn't. So it'll go all the way to left outfield. And the player on third went home. So that is another point for them. So right now there are 2 players on first and second, and number 27, I think, is up to bat for Hialeah High. The ball is caught by the catcher, so it's thrown back to the pitcher. Yes, indeed, it is number 27 who is up to bat. Contact was made. It was between second and shortstop. So center outfield had to go get it and take it all the way home. But it's a little too late to catch the person sliding. So right now there is a player on first and a player on third, and we have a batter on home. He is number 25 and he's batting for Hialeah High. That was a ball called by the umpire. Looks like Westland isn't really getting a grasp on this first inning, which in turn gives Hialeah High that advantage. A ball was hit straight dead center. Hopefully center field can catch it, and it was caught. So that is 3 out. So Westland and Hialeah High will be switching.
Up to bat here is number 5, Matthew Perez, facing the lefty here on the hill. Ball's called for a strike, so 1-1 count here. This is Mr. Conception. Just decided to do a guest appearance here. Top of the second. I'm going to pretend the first inning never happened because I wasn't here. And that is lined foul. Got a little bit ahead of that count. A little ahead of that ball. 1-2 count now, I believe. I don't know if Javi got to mention los cuchilleros. That is the Spanish term for the umpires when you're from Hialeah. Los cuchilleros. O los árbitros, para ser más politically correct. Hey, ball in the dirt. May have hit him. Hey, guess it did it. So 2-2. Hey, we need somebody to pick up that ball. In this game here in Hialeah, it's the native language here is Spanish. It's 2-2 count here. Lefty on the hill. Hit right to second sharply. Second baseman picks it up and is able to put him away. Up to bat for your Westland Wildcats, Benjamin the Real Deal. Benjamin Real. So we got one down here in the top of the second. Again, the lefty, I believe it's number 19, is dealing on the mound. Yes, it is. Curveball in for a strike. Got Coach Alvarez on third and Coach Magua on first. Another curveball. Get some swinging, 0-2. Pitcher's count. As my father would say, may he rest in peace. Aquí viene la pelota gamba. Viene la pelota en el piso. Outside, 1-2. Hialeah High with the blue tops with white pants. Westland with the red tops and black pants. Another curveball, able to get it out to shortstop. Slow roller. Might have a chance. Gets him off the bag. And says he gets him off and he's safe at first. Kind of looked like number 3 may have been able to get the tag, but the umpire says he is safe. Up to bat now is number 15, one of our seniors, Adrian Machado. Again, Adrian Machado. Hey-oh. Runner on first. 1 out. Double play is in play. I guess the scoreboard here does not work, which is a good thing. The report I get, it's a 6-0. Low and outside, but called for a strike. Today both schools are honoring their seniors. Westland with 7 seniors. I'm not sure how many seniors Hialeah High had. And the throw back to first, and he is back in time. So it was a dual senior night here in the La Ciudad que Progresa here in Hialeah, as 2 of our 3 public high schools square off. The only one missing, throw back to first, and he's back in time. The only school missing from this one right now is Hialeah Miami Lakes. Pitcher deals. Fastball. Machado cannot catch up to it. This lefty does have a lot of curves from what I've seen of the 7 or so pitches I've seen. So Paulie did not expect a fastball. Nice lead on first. Pitcher's looking. And he's coming home. Curveball in the dirt. Oh, I guess there was 2 strikes. Okay, I must have missed a strike somewhere along the way. So 2 outs here. Top of the second. And up to bat is number 17. Another one of our seniors, Carlos Torro. Has family watching us from Venezuela. Another one of our seniors here. Throws back. Swipe tag is not in time. Ball 1-0 count. They seem to be respecting the runner's speed on first. Pitcher has already thrown over twice, and now the catcher, short lead, is trying to extend it. Pitcher coming home with a ground ball right back to the pitcher, and it will be 3 outs. So one reaches base, but no one can get across the board. So after 1.5 innings, it is Westland 0 and Hialeah High, I believe, 6. Oh, I'll talk into it. I don't know if they picked me up. Who I got? That's number 5, right? That's Matthew.
Yeah.
So Villabrid's done.
Yeah, number 1. Yeah.
The original starter. Okay. Okay, so Matthew on the mound again. I got here a little late, so I'm trying to catch up. First inning, we had Villabrid on the mound. Was not able to finish the inning, and Matthew Perez came in relief, and will now start the second inning. Umpire calls for the throwdown. Customary for the catcher to throw over to second base to get the inning started. Nice throw by Sobrino. St. Petersburg College signee who will be continuing his college baseball career at St. Petersburg College. I believe it is the Tridents. I'm not sure of the mascot. Maybe somebody can feed it to me on the chat. What is the mascot of St. Petersburg College? First pitch, foul ball, swing. Is my sound still on? Because I stepped on the cable. Okay. Left-hander here. Swings right through it. Tried to kill that ball. 0-2 count. Westland does have another game slated for Friday. I think Sobrino's asking for a high pitch. Foul ball back. It made me flinch there for a second.
I saw it.
Again, 0-2 count. Pitcher's count here. Probably going to see a curveball. Nope, got him swinging. And he's going to make the throw. Oh, okay, gets it to first for the strikeout. That little thing that just happened was what the softball team struggled with in that first game. Looks like number 2 gets under that and pulls it foul. Not sure who the head coach is for Hialeah, but I did listen in the opening that 2 of the assistants are class of 2013. Curveball stays a little high. One. Okay, I get a clarification here from Ms. Gonzalez, the Hialeah High graduate. The head coach is 2003, and then I guess a decade later he brought in his 2 assistants. And up, he stays looking but calls it a ball. I believe it is 2-1. And I lost it. Oh, it's right there in the middle of the field. It hit off the fence. Yeah, it just bounced off the net. If we were playing in college or MLB, that ball would have been thrown out of play and a new ball would have come in. But here at these restricted budgets in high school, we continue to use the ball until it is in really bad shape. Whoa, that ball got away from him. Sails even past Sobrino. Right up the middle. Nice driving try, but gets through. But number 2 seems to have pulled a hamstring. Running to first. Seems to have been pulled his right hamstring. Players going down. Trainers going out. Not a good sign. Just like in football, when you have a non-contact injury, it's usually not a good sign. Great to see all the applause for the player who's leaving the game. Again, very painful when you pull or you tear a hamstring. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Nice burn. That's a burn. That's a burn.
But that wasn't, the mic wasn't hot when I said that.
Yeah, it is.
Now it is. Pinch runner in at first. No outs here. Bottom of the second. Foul ball down the right side. Goes foul harmlessly. So 0-1 count. Oh, pitch is high. So Reno gestures to throw back to first, but decides against it. This game being played at Alex Fernandez Field, one of the parks. Oh, and he turns back to first. Players in. One of the fields of the city of Hialeah. City of Hialeah was one of the last cities to open up their public park system. Hence why we have had to play our games at Monsignor Edward Pace High School. Alex Fernandez Field, named after the 1988 graduate of Monsignor Edward Pace High School and the throwback from Sobrino, and he's in there. Alex Fernandez, who was drafted in the first round by the Chicago White Sox. Played many years in Chicago White Sox. Had some chances at a Cy Young, but had a #1 pitcher with the White Sox called Jack McDowell, or Black Jack McDowell, who did win the Cy Young twice. Alex Fernandez did receive a championship ring with the 2003 Florida Marlins, and that pitch is in there for a strike. I think it's 1-1 count here. Oh, runner looked like he was going. The pitch is high. I believe it is. Oh, it is 3-1 I'm getting. Again, pitch stays high, and for the walk, pushes the runners along. First and second, no outs. Number 31 coming to bat. Must be the catcher at first, because they are getting a pinch runner. The musical selection by Queen. So we had a pinch runner in on first base for the catcher. As in high school baseball, you're allowed to pinch run for the catcher, so that way they are ready when the inning is over sooner. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Fastball 0-1. Getting the sign from the coach. Looking by his size, I doubt he's going to be dropping a bunt, but you never know. And it's called strike, low and outside, but it looks like he's being consistent. That's all you can ask of the umpire. How many people we got on? High pitch again. Sobrino hesitated to throw, but Machado was nowhere close to the base. Yes, we are on pitcher number 2. Nice curveball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Swing and a miss. So 1 out. Runner on first and second. And number 11. Number 11 is up to bat. Ball goes low, 1-0. Foul ball. So it is now so 1-1 or 0-2. High. Pitches are getting away from him a little high. It's about his third or fourth one in the last 10. Looks like Coach Alvarez is letting the catcher, Sobrino, make the calls behind the plate. Just a bit high. Don't bother me. Ball goes to right center. Running is able to capture it. There was 2. I guess that was 3 outs. I thought there was only 1 out. Okay. So Westland able to get out. Westland able to get out of the inning with no damage. So after 2 full innings, it is either 5 or 6-0. You would not have seen a coach like that with 2 iPads. We didn't know what iPads were. We probably would have had a little stenographer pad if we were lucky. Number 6 behind the plate will be throwing down to second base as we kick off this 3rd inning. Trying to do a Benito Santiago off the knees. Up to bat here is number 1, who was our starting pitcher, Brandon Villabril. There we see Coach Alvarez going over to third base, giving Jonathan some last-minute instructions. And after Jonathan, we will be back to the top of the order. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the music, but I'm having to strain my voice to get over that music. Oh, that's inside and low for a ball. Top of 3. I think it's top of 3. Okay, that's right. We're asking Fernando. And that, yo, I'm on mic now. Yes. No. 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 There's only a color commentator here. There's no play. Well, actually, I'm only the play-by-play guy. And curveball's a little high. 2-2. So you were wrong. It was 1-1 back then. Story of your life. 2-2 count here to Villabril, and we'll have the top of the order coming up next. Villabril, foul ball. Harmlessly out of play. Still 2-2. If I was a betting man, we're going to see a curveball here. Oh, nope. No swing. There's a walk, so it was a 3-2 count there. We're all over the place. I'm all over the place with the counts. This is Jonathan Mustali, our leadoff hitter. One of the seniors we honor today. Runner on first, no outs. Looks like we got some activity in the Westland bullpen. I'm gonna have to put on the old man glasses so I can try to see who it is. And of course they stopped throwing when I put them on, so I can't tell. Small lead on first. Curveball gets him guessing. Very slow curveball. Probably dropped anywhere from 15 to 20 miles off of that pitch. Small lead for Villabril on first. Got him guessing again wrong. 0-2 count.
Let's go, Jonathan. You're on the ball.
I was going to have to be very defensive at the plate with an 0-2 count. It's probably going to come with another curve. Able to hit it off to right field. It is caught there by the right fielder. Brandon returns to first, and there is one out. Coming up to bat is your catcher, and at one time, your quarterback, Ray Sobrino, number 21. Ray batting off the right side is a switch hitter, but you always want the crossover. The right-handers tend to do better against the left-handed pitchers. Called for a strike.
Don't worry, in the first inning, there was a ball. I flipped right foot.
Has she charged her phone?
Yeah.
0-1 count for Sobrino here. Oh, it's very delayed there. But okay, 0-2 again, has to guard that plate. 0-2. That's what he called it. That's what he's the umpire. Oh, and ball's in the ground. And then he's out because they could not advance because the runner was on first. This is Lewis, right? Up to bat, number 3, Luis Munoz. Lewis, who had the game-winning RBI and the winning pitcher against Southridge in our first home game this year. Nice hit center field. Put it into deep center field. Runners are going because there is 2 outs, and it is brought in by the center fielder. Nice hit. Matthew in his second plus innings of work here. Bottom of the third. Number 6 at the plate, showing bunt. Pulls it away, and here's a ball. With his diminutive size, which is going to be our SAT word for today, looks like he could be one of these quick kids that can put the ball down and get down the line quick enough. And hits a nice rope into center field. Will be a base hit. Number 35 up to bat. Pitch is high. 1-0 count. Ball 2. 2-0. Foul ball, straight back. 1-2-1. Ball hit down to center field, dead center. Center field are able to capture it and throw it back in. Runner retreats back to first, 1 out. That was nothing else than a long out. Number 27 up to bat for the Thoroughbreds. Runner on first, 1 out. Takes a pretty good lead. Ball is high, so Bruno hesitates. Runner on first does have one of those little fandangled things on his hand, which usually is when you're a stealer of bases. Something that a former Chuck Carr for the Marlins would have worn. Another ball high. You rub some dirt on it and you kept going. Oh, and he goes, ball in the dirt, throw is there, and not on. Stolen base there. It's actually the longest throw for the catcher to make. There's a little geometry there, because the throw to second base is the hypotenuse of the triangle. And there was no need for that steal because the other guy got the walk anyways. And Coach Magua coming out to talk to the pitcher, asking for time from the umpire. First and second here. Guy on second taking a very big lead. Ground ball to shortstop. In play for two. Throws one. Turn around. Umpire calls him out. Both. Double play.
Good stuff, Lewis.
For obstruction. I don't know. One of those words. He did not slide. He did not get out of the way in high school. You got to do that. In the major leagues, you don't even have to touch the bases. You just do potalita stuff.
I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with your trees, then she give it. When I see police, then we getting low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, it go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Smoking the Zaza, it go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Whooped it, check my side, it's a movie.
Empecé sin nada, ahora tengo de todo. Apoyan hasta los que
At bat now is Gabriel Sanchez, number 4. Curveball. Lefty deals. Another curveball in the dirt, 1-1. A few times this lefty has thrown a fastball that's caught them by surprise. A lot of off speed. That was his fastball, and it was a ball for a 2-1. Good eye here. Ball in the dirt, gets past the catcher. 3-1 count. Thank you, Fernando, for having the wrong count again.
I said 3-1. I corrected myself.
I asked a question earlier, what was the mascot for the St. Petersburg College, and nobody replied, so it is the Titans. Ray Sobrino will go from a Wildcat to a Titan next season as he continues his baseball career at St. Petersburg College. And that is a ball and a walk, free pass. And coming up to bat is number 5. I believe that is Matthew Perez, our pitcher at the current moment. Run on first, takes a small lead. Curveball goes in there for a strike. No, that is Matthew. Thanks for coming again, though, Fernando. Keep it going. You're on a roll, buddy. Fastball high, throws back to first. Ball gets away and will not try to advance. No, wasn't far enough. Good call. Might have been Magua that held him up. Curveball in the dirt. Oh, coach calls to visit the mound. His only mound visit for the inning. If he visits again, he must pull the ball from the pitcher. Looks like we have a pitching change here for the T-Breds. The lefty leaves the game. And number 7 coming on. Looks like we're going to be switching it from the other side. It is a right-hander coming out. Number 7, hopefully we get a call here on a name. Coming into pitch for the T-Breds is Ronald. Don't have a last name at this point, so we will just go with Ronald. New pitcher for Hialeah, right-handed pitcher, comes in to replace the left-hander. Not sure what the count. I believe the count was 1-1. But because the other pitcher started this batter is the responsibility of the other pitcher. And ball is inside. It looks like the Westland dugout is coming alive a little bit. A little bit of volume coming out of there. Foul ball in the dirt. Believe it is 2-2. Oh no, it's 3-2. I'm sorry, full count. Full count, no outs. Runner might be going. Taking a decent lead, nothing out of this world. With a right-handed pitcher, it's a little harder to throw back to first. And another foul ball right off the plate. 3-2. Time call. Time call by the catcher. Catcher going to go meet with the pitcher for a second.
What she say? I thought her said something. I go when I'm talking, you listen. Just listen. Cut her off because she spoke on me. I'm here.
3-2 count. Again, runner with a nice lead off of first. Ground ball to shortstop. And it easily could be a double play, but he pulls him off. And he's going to make the same call. I guess you got to stay down the entire time. You can't pop up after the slide, I guess, until you're at least in college or the pros. Fernando got one right. 2 outs. That was a umpire's double play there for the lead runner popping up before the throw. Says he comes around. Strike one. Wait. Foul ball. Should be an 0-2 count. 2 outs.
I like your hat.
Thank you.
It would look good on my head.
Nope. Ball is out of field. Let's see. Will it hit your car? Nope. Heard some trees. So it is either 0-2 again or 1-2 now. Definitely 2 strikes. It is 1-2. Seems like we have some aerial coverage. Curveball way outside. 2-2. Another ball way outside. Full count, 3-2. 2 outs, no one's on base, so no one will be running. Ball hit foul, going to the trees. He's protecting that plate, 3-2 count. Started off 0-2. Playing his infield on the right side deep. And hits the right field. It gets over the right fielder. He's going for 2. Does he have the wheels to go 3? He is being waved to third, and he will be there standing up. Triple. Stand-up triple by Benjamin Real. 2 outs here. Up to bat, number 15, Adrian Machado. Seeing if he could bring in for a first win. No, Fernando, with your track record, trust is a hard word. Pitcher steps off. Ball. Another ball. Oswage, we agree with you 100%.
Tell them to not stop talking to come back to the team.
Two and 0 count. Foul ball back. You can do it. Nope. No. Ball gets away but stays right in front of the catcher. Sorry, showing my bias here on the play-by-play. Unlike the Mets announcers the other day, when they called BS on the call by the Mets players themselves to get hit by a pitch to win the game against the Marlins. Should be a 3-0 count here. We'll probably be looking the whole way. And the walk. Runners at the corner. Carlos Toro up to bat with runners on the corners with 2 outs. 2 outs here. Catcher calling the signal in case there's a double steal. So there's a good chance Westland will send the runner off at first, try to set off a diversion to see if they can get the runner home. But hopefully it'll be a curveball in the dirt and get past the catcher and it won't matter. Ball is low, 1-0. Line drive gets through, and the first run scores for the Wildcats. Second baseman almost made an exceptional play, but he was probably just a bit too short. Couldn't hold on to it. So Carlos Toro with the first RBI for the Westland Wildcats. Westland now has runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
Brandon Villarreal.
Well, I haven't asked you. I'm not there yet.
I'm sorry.
But thank you. Brandon Villabril up to bat now, number 1. And then we're back to the top of the order. Swing and a miss. Pitcher turns around, but there's nobody to cover second. 1-0 count here. 2 outs. Runner on first and second. Pitcher deals. Curveball. Ooh, right up the middle. Pitcher able to swat it down. Coach is going to appeal to the home plate umpire. Coach is going to appeal to the umpire to throw through the first baseman off. We're not sure if he got the tag on him or not. Coach.
Los lentes disco de platino y por la ría certificado. Los guaremates cambian mentiras, tienen relojes falsificados. Ese tiburón se comió los pecados con infrarrojo.
Umpires are now debating the call on first. Brings it to the home plate umpire, and the call stands. So after 4.5, I believe it is Westland 1, Hialeah 6. Now pitching for your Westland Wildcats, Benjamin Real. Again, pitching for your Westland Wildcats, Benjamin Real. Pero la gasolina está cara. Pitching change for the Wildcats. And left-handed batter at the plate. Bottom of the fourth. Pitch is outside for a ball. Ball is high and then coming right back to the umpire, hitting him in the right heel. One and one count. Nope, sorry, 2-0 count. Notice I didn't flinch, Fernando.
You played the first time.
Four-pitch walk. Looks like you have some action in the Hialeah bullpen. Looks like somebody's warming up out there. And looks like the first strike. Ball in the ground, 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Nice play by the second baseman. Able to get the first one out. Nice play by the second baseman. One out, runner on first. Will go down as a fielder's choice. Ball was stopped by Brandon going up the middle. Gave time for the second baseman to get there and attempt a double play. But the throwback to first was in the dirt.
I just wear clubs, right?
Throwback to first is in time. Nice. Okay. Thought it was a nice pitch, but I guess not.
I was about to say.
Ball is high. And called strike two. What happened?
Espérate, nene, vamos con esta mujer a mover la chapa a ver qué es lo que con ella. Dale.
Foul ball. Count, I believe, goes to 2-2, I believe. One out, runner on first. Bottom of the fourth. Hialeah leads 6-1. Just
Lost count.
No se la pides a él, por favor.
payoff pitch. In the dirt for the walk. Pinch runner coming in for the catcher again. Got half a dozen on. Ball is up and high. We got one international. Pitch hit to short. Nice play. Throws it. Oh, and he drops it. All runners are safe. Tried to throw it before he had full control. Bases loaded, one out. Bases loaded, one out. On the error by the second baseman. Was very, very well set up to turn a double play, but the second baseman got a little ahead of himself, did not guarantee the ball when he tried to make the switch over to throw. Ball in the dirt, so Brino's able to keep it in front of him. 2-0 count.
I think we are out of outlets, no? I don't
Swing and a miss.
think
One and two, no, a 2-1 count. Pitch is outside. Hitters count here, 3-1. Foul ball. 3-2. That looked like it would have been ball 4. I believe this batter's name is Marcos, from what I'm hearing from the crowd. 3-2 count. 1 out. Ground ball. Short ground ball to shortstop. Plays at first. Get the first out. There's 2 outs now. 1 run does come across. And it is safe at second. 1 run scored for Hialeah. So that goes down in my playbook as a sacrifice for the RBI. Number 16 here, the diminutive player that, as you can see in his back pocket, has a glove that he wears when he's on the base to steal other bases. That is the protective glove, Javi, that I'm talking about. And he puts it into right center. and able to bring it in for the third out. So Hialeah able to get one across the board. Going into the 5th inning, it is now Westland 1, Hialeah High 7.
Sea feliz, pero no contigo y sé que quizás también te molesta bien, pero mujeres que tienen marido a ti te va mal, si fuera por mí nomás, no me vieran foto.
Yo te hice personita que nunca se te olvidó, que te conozco de veces, no, que yo te olvidé la como te predica en el bobo, haciéndote la puta mujer, que la conoce hasta el culo, te veré como aquel, haciéndote la de la pena, que yo no te traigo tu procura.
Coño nera, coño minerita, lo mío fue que te hiciste personita, ahora estás en la loca porque te hiciste tu cosita.
Up to the plate for your Wildcats, Jonathan Mustalier, top of the order here. Top of the 5th. Ball is high and outside for a ball. Ball in the ground, 2-0. There will be 7 innings in this game. Foul ball. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Ball outside, 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count. Got to be careful with this umpire. Anything close, you got to defend the plate. Because this strike zone has been moving. Not as bad as Angel Hernandez is in the major leagues. Ball is high for the walk. Bringing up to bat your switch hitting Ray Sobrino. Want to congratulate Ray Sobrino for being selected to the 2021 FACA All-Star Game. It's an incredible honor for Ray. He will be representing Westland at the FACA All-Star Game. Thank you, Fernando, for that information. Oh, I think he might have got him. Got him. Come up to bat now is Luis Munoz. Has a chance to put a big dent in the Hialeah High lead here. No outs. Runners on first and second. Catcher calling the defensive signals out. Pitcher came off that mound and realized how not tall he is. The mound really does add all those inches. Lewis pops it up to the right side. It's really should have been an infield fly, which the umpire does call. Infield fly rule. You got Gabriel Sanchez. If my memory serves me right, Gabriel was at the plate at our first home game, and he put one out a little over 300 and something feet. It would be great if he could replicate that here. And that curveball gets away from the pitcher, 1-0. One and 0 here. Runner on second taking the lead. Pitcher looking back several times. Ooh, would have been a nice pitch to swing at. 1-1. Looks like no one will guard the runner on second. Well, second baseman's creeping over and steps off the mound. Gets back in. Pitcher looks back. Second baseman pulling away. Oh, got him crossed up on that one. 1-2 count. 1-2 count here. And nice hit, but right to the hand of the center fielder. Hit on a rope, but right to the center fielder's glove. So 2 outs here. Matthew Perez comes up to bat here with 2 outs, runners on first and second. Trying to get some runs across the board here for Westland in the top half of the 5th. Gets through. Will definitely be sending the runner home. He's going to hold him up. Throw comes home. Good call by Coach Alvarez, holding him up. And we have the bases loaded. Good throw from the right fielder right to the catcher. Would have been really close at home. Benjamin Reol up with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Base hit here will definitely score at least 2. Siri, I'm not speaking to you at this moment. Oh, had to duck out of that one. Would have got hit on the head, we would have had a run. As long as you're making an attempt to get away, if you get hit, that's fine. That's what the Mets player did on purpose. He threw his elbow in. Same thing that happened in the Southridge, that the guy got called out for sticking his elbow out. One and no count here for Benjamin. Top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Seems like he was in front of that ball. Yeah. One and one count. Runners occupy every base. Everyone with a healthy lead. Infield playing deep. And ball is flied out, and Westland is not able to produce anything. After 5.5, it is Westland 1 and Hialeah High 7. Tráeme un pan con bistec. Number 35 at the plate for the T-Breds, and it is a called strike one inside. Bottom of 5 here. Hialeah leads 7-1. Oh, and that is gonna, ball got away from the pitcher. Looks like we had a substitution here, 29 coming into the game. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Runner on first was there on a hit by pitch on a slow breaking ball that just did not break. Runner takes a conservative leave off of first. Throw is pitch is high. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Fly ball looks to center field. Should be under it. And he is under it for the first out. Another left-hander coming to the plate for Hialeah. Again, pitcher able to get a mid on it, slows it down enough, not able to get anybody. Will not go down as an error. Will be an infield hit. If this DJ was a little better timed with his music, it'd be easier. First and second, 1 out. Ball is low. Third lefty in a row coming up to the plate. Nope, sorry. Second lefty in a row coming up to the plate, but third lefty this inning. Looks like they're sending all their lefties out. Right up the middle. Pitcher knocks it down. Throw to first is over and high. Gets away, will score 1. They're waving around the second one. Second one will score, is going all the way home, and will score. Pitcher looks like he took it off the shin. So you have 3 runs that score on an error. Pitcher is coming out of the game. Seems like he took it off the shin. I think so.
I'm back. So now number 1 from Highly High will be batting. We have switched pitcher. Now our pitcher number 32, and that hit was an out. Was caught as a pop fly in right field. As I was saying, we have a new pitcher. His number is 32. I do not know his exact name, but we shall find out soon. So the next batter to come to play is number 6 for Highly High. It was a ball. Strike. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike right now. Another strike. So it makes 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is another strike. So that makes it 3 out, and we switch.
So now we go to the.
So now up to bat is number 15, Adrian Machado. So that was the first ball. So now we're at the top of the 6th inning. That looked like a ball to me. That is a strike. Another strike. So he has 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ethan Machado needs to pay attention to what those balls are going so he doesn't get another strike and get an out. That is not a strike. Another ball. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Could go either way. And that was the 4th ball, so he walks to first base. Now up is number 17, Carlos Toro. That was a foul. It hit the back fence. That count. So 2 strikes and 0 balls. Anything. So that was another strike, and that is out. So now up to plate is number 1, Brandon Villabriel. That was a strike. Okay. Ooh. The catcher let the ball go out of his hand, so number 15, Adrian Machado, went to second. He stole to second. So now we have 1 person on second and 1 home for bat. Goes in for a swing, and it was a miss, so that is a strike. So 2 strikes, 0 balls. Struck out? Was that a strikeout? So that was another out, so that means there's 2 outs, and now number 12, Jonathan Musilier, will be up to bat. That was a ball. That was a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike. That was really throw the floor. So that is a ball. So he has 3 balls, 1 strike. Hopefully we can get another ball and he can walk. That was a swing, but it was a foul ball, and it hit the net above them. Ooh, a nice hit, but it was right in front of first base, so wasn't good. So that was 3rd out. So now we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. So now we're at the bottom of the 6th. So now Hialeah High will be batting, and number 14 will come up first. That was a ball. That was a strike. Another strike, so 2 strikes and a ball. So he got hit with the ball, so he runs to first. I mean, walks. So now number 11 up to bat for Hialeah High. Catcher caught the ball. It was a hit. And let's see where it lands. Lands right by the first base pitcher. First base. So that is an out. And now number 21 comes up to bat. Number 21 got hit with the ball again, so there's another walk. So now number 14 goes to second base, and number 21 goes to first. So 2 batters on base, and number 18 is up to bat. That was a ball. And that was a strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike. And it was a hit. So the ball drops between the shortstop and center field. So now all bases are loaded. Number 27 will be batted. That was the ball. A hit to left field, but passes him. So one comes in and gives them a point. And I guess that was the ball game. So Westland has won, and Hialeah High has 10. So Hialeah High is the victor in this game. If you enjoyed today's game, please consider subscribing. It helps us a lot when you guys watch all the live streams that we put out on the YouTube channel. If you like all the live streams, please consider turning on your post notifications so you get notified every time we start a new live stream. Thank you. Have a good night.